I'm not planning on doing that, but I could, yeah.
Yeah, you could have China by 1700 easily.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've had a coalition against me the
In
whole
France,
game.
how come you, Manchester, how come you ain't bigger?
What?
How come you're not bigger?
Why am I
Frank
not
had a
bigger?
coalition.
Yeah, I did have a coalition.
Quite a significant coalition.
Ooh. Austria's good. Prussia is...
Prussia didn't play the first session.
Like, if there was a Russia player since session 1, then a coalition
There
with
wasn't.
Austria and Russia would have worked, but there wasn't, so. Without a Russia player, there's not really anything you can do.
No, he's even on Salon.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless to continue this at this point. I kind of despise players who do that, but
Do what?
good for him.
Do
He's
what?
on what?
Just expand all the way to India before 1600 even starts. Like, he has all of India basically.
No, I don't. I have like a third of it.
You have the coast,
Not
which
even-
is the only part that matters.
It's not.
That's the good part.
Ah, he just played the Ottoman gay game.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just chilling. I mean, it's a friendly game. It's
No, well, chilling by my definition is like hang out, have Greece, Anatolia, Egypt, maybe a little Iraq. That'd be chilling out, and then like you
Chile
develop.
doesn't mean min-maxing.
You're
to us.
fucking.
You're not chilling out. Like first of all,
Manchester,
just
I
admit
could
that.
have-
Admit you're
Basically,
min-maxing
Great
the
Britain
game.
can't take any of India. Like, none
No.
of the Europeans can have any of India now. So
I could have a 3 times as large army and attack in like 3 directions at once. I'm only like waging war with one
Yeah, I
nation
know.
at a time. I am chilling. Trust me.
So we should probably restart and actually add rules for the Ottomans, or just not have an Ottoman player.
We don't normally have an Ottoman player.
There
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
be
know. I don't know
an
why.
Ottoman player now.
Probably
I mean,
shouldn't have
it's-
one.
Should we just have a coalition war? I don't know.
We
Well,
could all, but
I was going to say, if we all
everyone's
gained
very
from
rival
the
to
Ottomans,
everyone,
then we could
so
win it.
it's still, the Ottomans would still win it because his troops are going to be better than most of
No,
yours.
we would beat him. You guys
No,
are just fucking
no.
inept. I've been
Do you
doing
realize
this
how rich he
for a
is compared
century.
to us?
Hmm?
We would be in loans with mercs, and he would be
No,
making
his,
money.
his income's about the same as the
Great-
UK plus France. So if we've got
Great Britain's
UK,
pretty
France,
rich.
Austria, and Russia in it,
But I really don't agree that like the game is over because all the colonial
It's not
nations
over.
and, like,
It's not gonna
Britain.
be much fun.
I don't agree. I mean that I guess it depends on what your goal with the
I
game
don't
is.
think
I
the
mean,
game
if
is over. I think we all just need to teach Shogul a lesson, and then we can
That's not
carry
going
on.
to do
and
anything.
it's
And
fine.
then, okay, so what? We release some Balkan states, and then what? What does that actually do? Nothing.
I don't know, we
Well, if we
release
get-
100% in
nothing.
India.
no, because
That
he's
still doesn't.
channeling-
He just takes it in 10 years.
He's
So what?
channeling all his trade into Constantinople, so if you can disrupt that, then it really hurts his income.
Releasing anything isn't going to do anything anyway. Like,
But we can go into India then and stop it.
I don't see how. Do you? Because how are you going to go into India at this point? Take Bengal?
Go Bengal, I could take Ceylon. Could just
Yeah, but
release the
then he could-
Maldives and take that.
You're not actually going to push him out of India ever.
Well, if you force them to release it, then you could
He
get
has
rid of
all
We
it.
could
the
just give it
coast.
to, like, we just give it to Dave. It'd be fine.
He has all the coast and all the trade ports at this
But-
point.
Great Britain is going to be just as rich as I am.
Yeah, but his troops are going
Even
to be
more.
shit.
It's not- like, why force them? It's like a third of yours.
You
it's
are
not.
like a combination of France, England, and Prussia right now.
Yeah, but I mean, you know that when like you pick Ottomans. I mean, it's not really a surprise.
No, it's fine. That's
Which
you
is
should
why
have
we
made
were
rules,
arguing
probably.
against an Ottoman player in the first place.
No one argued against
Oh,
it.
we
I-
did.
No one. I picked it, and people were like, "All right, sure," and then we started. No one argued
No,
against
I
it.
think people said it's going to be okay.
No. If one person had said, "Please don't play the Ottomans," I would not have played the Ottomans. Trust me.
I didn't say please don't play it. I did say that it would be I think it was mentioned. Can we play
I
the
don't
game?
even remember last week, I'll be honest with you. No
Can
memory.
we just play the fucking game?
Okay, who should I play as?
Russia. Lithuania's been pretty badly beaten up recently, so you can probably take some off them.
Only one careful driver. It's in beautiful condition.
Chris played it for a couple of hours earlier as well, but it's been on AI for an hour or two, or a bit longer.
Yeah, the AIs can do wonders when it comes to fucking up a country.
Yeah, the nation was in great shape, and then like an hour under AI, and it's like exploding with the rebels.
The AI is like the King Henry V.
Who?
On drugs, and here we go. Yeah, disasters, loans, minus money, destabilized by -2, minus 84 prestige. I salute you, AI. I
Oh,
salute
baby.
you. This is a fucking good job. Like, seriously, it's a good job being so bad.
I think it's like the fact that the AI doesn't discriminate, like in a war, like it'll send its troops to the other side of the planet to fight a war it has no interest
I have
in whatsoever.
troubles and internal
Like that,
conflicts.
if they could code in for the AI to stop doing that, I think its performance would be enhanced.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm
dramatically.
getting beat by Trebizond. I repeat, Russia's getting beat by Trebizond. I'm gonna say it one more time. Russia's getting beat by Trebizond and Doro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'm gonna start it.
What a great AI.
You have 21.85 ducats, so the previous monthly balance was minus 31.27.
I think the funniest thing is that Trebizond was just curb stomped by the Ottoman Empire, and they had all their territory taken. So it's like
Yeah. Ottoman's army is as strong as all of ours combined.
Okay. Ottomans, can you help me out?
come on, Shoggy, help someone out.
Sure.
The Ottoman army is the same as the French and Austrian armies.
No, force limits, he has 366. That's all of our force limits
And
combined.
there goes my
Wow.
maximum loan. Oh god. God. Well, I have 125 sailors. That's it.
Call me in.
Thank you. Alright, here we go. I can't call you in. I can't call you in for some reason.
Probably don't like each other.
No, we're at what?
Oh, we're plus, both of us.
Yeah, we're allied. We should be able to come in. I mean, I can make a claim on them, but it will take a while. Well, you know, I can just send you money and then you can just kill them.
Yep.
That's probably easier.
Dave, put your light ships in Lubeck.
I'm still building them.
Okay.
I'll fight you, Spain. I don't care.
What for?
Protecting the Pope.
Sorry?
She wants to kill the Pope.
Oh. Great, well, if you're going to do that, I don't know if Manchester's going to let me do the other thing first. Manchester.
I mean, it looks like the war against Shogul is off, so...
If he's
yeah,
going to be
whatever.
attacking the Pope anyway.
He doesn't exist at this point. Like, it's just European players. If he wants to just wreck the game, he can. Feels like it. So
What? I didn't hear what you said, Wazzle. What?
I was just saying, there's like nothing we can do. If he wants to do something, he'll just do it.
Hmm.
Well, at the moment, I'm subsidizing Russia with a third of my income.
Yeah, it is a recurring thing with you though, Shogul. This is the second time you've min-maxed the game to whatever
I'm
done.
not min-maxing the game, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm clearly too good.
No, it's just my definition of a chill game is different from yours apparently. It's just the confusion there.
It's like, hold on, let me just kiss your ass. Can I have some money?
Like, me and France have been respectable.
And Spain.
I've been chill. I haven't fucked with Wazz during the game.
Yeah, I haven't done it either. So
He's fucked with me.
No, well, it's fuck you. You're an
Hey,
asshole.
Sid, I'm just gonna
you're Spain,
arbitrarily,
though.
gonna
You're Spain.
arbitrarily demand this province here.
The problem is now I have too many Muslims in my country. Like, that don't belong to my religion.
Well, you'll have to do something about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I actually have modern day European problems in EU4.
Oh, did I just decline that? Fuck's sake.
Whoops. A very good liar, Sid. I think he called your bluff.
I actually did mean to,
Your bluff,
Yep.
your bluff is called. I actually didn't attack you a while ago because you were allied with the Pope. And then with his stacks, you actually matched me and forced them up. This was like when we first started, like at the very beginning of the session.
That
Oh, the league war you started. Oh,
Did it? No.
yeah. We're
Oh,
fighting.
no.
Well,
Oh no, yeah.
we're fighting Spain. Oh, but
The fuck? That's the league war.
It's
No,
not a league
it's.
war.
Is it? No, it's just.
then why was there? Oh, did you? What?
I threatened
No,
war for
no.
Corsica because he's
Oh,
like.
right. You basically declared war on the league leader, which allowed him to call in the entire league.
so he's a war with everyone.
Oh, well, that's not very fun.
Can't you guys just write peace or something?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm gonna help you, Sid.
Hey.
Oh, I'm
I
rivaled
don't
with
think you want to.
I would join.
I'm not gonna
I would
attack you,
ally
Sid,
with you,
just
Sid, but I'm
please don't
rivaled
attack
with
me.
you until 1603. Why do they have to make this system so restrictive? For fuck's sake. This stupid game. God damn it. Ah. Okay, so you're attacking, so I can't enforce peace. No. No, I have no way
Do you
of
see
Sid, I have no
do you
way
see
of
who he's at
joining
war
that
with?
and helping you.
Oh well.
Austria,
so-
Bohemia, Great Britain, Ottomans, Sweden, and just about every single member of the HRE as well. Of all your
Cool.
Oh, the Ottomans are not gonna do anything at least.
Oh, it's the UK, as long as you don't attack me.
Oh. Your colonies are attacking me. Dave.
I can't do much about that, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh. Did you stop subsidizing me?
Well, you paid off all of your loans, didn't you?
No.
It says that you did.
Okay, no, I have 2 left. And I have corruption at 8. And inflation at 6.
Yeah, alright. I'll subsidize
Oh, you got
someone.
6 corruption. I've got 15 corruption, bitch. Fucking whinging.
Yeah, but there's Spain. Spain has always been corrupt and still is.
Yeah, she's role playing.
Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Wait. Wait. Okay, no. Okay, no. I have a truce with...
Just trying to find various ways of avoiding this war and getting your ass kicked, Manchester.
What?
You trying to find various ways of
So
joining
right
this war and getting your
now,
ass kicked.
there is a way to join through the Great Power Actions. But I have to wait 4 years. That's the earliest I could do it. Because Sid is considered like a great power, and he's fighting more than is like the game mechanics is like fair, so I can actually join on Sid's side through that system. I can't do it though, because I'm truced with a bunch of shit that he's fighting.
There you go, Sid.
Whew.
That should bring my puppet Amsterdam one way.
Yeah.
I know Austria's occupying it though instead now, but there shouldn't be any troops to defend it. Oh, I can actually intervene on Spain's side now.
I'm still of the opinion Shogul is the true enemy.
Like, he's playing single player, he doesn't count anymore. If he wants to do anything, it ruins the game automatically, so it's like, whatever.
I don't feel me attacking you benefits the game at all. When
We really can't do
Shogul
anything
is 3
about
times
Shogul anyway.
like, stronger than the other people.
He's bailing out the Soviet Union now, though. That's gotta count for something. Basically, my economy was the Soviet Union when I entered.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Brabant is free.
But you want Corsica, Spain?
Yeah.
You can have it. Just send
Hey.
a piece.
I don't have a, hang on. Because I'm an idiot.
That is true.
Hey, shut up.
Dave, did you pick a side on the thing?
Yeah, you can check.
Oh, you sided with the Catholics. Oh, you
Well,
cunts.
yeah, I didn't feel like committing suicide, to be honest.
You're no fun. Well, you betrayed our faith, the true religion.
We can get Protestant if you want, but we're just gonna get destroyed.
I can stay out of it if you guys want. Would probably make more sense. I mean, I don't really care what the hell goes on in the Empire. I left the league.
Dave, want to do the Protestant League?
We could, but I don't really have an army or any manpower. That's the problem.
Alright, well, can you leave the Catholic League then?
But I want to be in league. I won't fight, but I want to be in league so I
Okay.
can get...
Okay. It's like talking to a wall with you right now. There's no progress
wanna
being
fight.
made. Well,
particularly. I don't mind putting my navy out, but I don't really want to fight my land army. I've got other things I need to do with my land army.
How the fuck do I release a country?
Go to diplomacy, and then you click at the bottom at the.
Hey, got it.
Yeah. Didn't there used to be gold around Georgia, or am I dreaming?
No, the Caucasus had a gold province at one point.
In EU3, they did. Like, no, that's
Oh.
like Astrakhan area though.
What's the plan for next week then? Do we want to do this without Dave? Or stop our thing here, or start a new thing, or what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, at the moment, I think Great Britain is the only nation that will like be able to rival me, I guess.
I won't be able to rival you. That's the thing. Like, I can match your income,
I mean,
but I can't
Sans
match your army.
Dave.
But you will be able to
We could
rival me,
do.
though. I don't think you realize how good trade companies are and how good in Indonesia are. I mean, you can also take like Japan, China.
Yeah, I'm going to take Japan and China before you are.
No, I mean, I'm literally going to take India and Ethiopia, and then I'm not going to take any more. That's like my plan. Like, I had a plan.
That's what Hitler
this
said.
game, and I'm going to do it.
Those are the
Just not
extent of his.
Ethiopia and India.
But those are the extent of his territorial demands.
Yeah. You just said like I'm just gonna take Ethiopia and India, then I'm not gonna take anything else. I think that was his exact words at like the Munich conference.
This is my last territorial demand in Europe.
Ethiopia.
Poor
and India.
Hitler, and after the Munich agreement, he felt cheated. He said, felt he could have gotten more. Felt he got a raw deal. Imagine if he had stopped there. Like, he would be remembered to history as like the greatest politician of all time. Is the irony here?
No, if he'd just beaten France and then forced Great Britain to peace, then he could have stopped there.
Could have just chilled out.
But he decided to attack Russia, and then
Yeah.
Russia just beat by himself.
The problem isn't that he decided to attack Russia; it's that Great Britain refused to peace.
Well, he could have forced Great Britain to peace out.
I don't
and
think
he
so.
didn't attack Russia.
I don't think so. If he
Yeah.
didn't attack Russia, Russia would have attacked him.
No, not
Of
really.
course.
They had no plans to do that, and
Russia was going to attack
It
it.
was
Russia
their
was in
plan.
no-
That's why they
Russia
didn't do
had
anything.
plans to
The plan was
attack.
to build up.
yeah, Russia had no fucking like. That's why they got absolutely destroyed. They had no
No.
plan to attack Germany. They were actually
They were planning to
making
attack
good.
Germany
They
eventually.
were making good on their trade with Germany. Like that was a really good deal for them. So
But
Like-
the only reason they were standing behind the Malta-Ribbentrop was to build up their army so they could attack Germany when they were ready.
not necessarily. I mean,
It genuinely
they
was.
did.
Like, if
They
you look
wanted
into it.
Germany to fight the UK and France.
It was always the plan to attack Germany sooner or later.
Not really. Communists aren't really for war.
Stalin was
It was.
very war. Trust me.
Yeah, I
Like, there
study
was a big
history,
plan
and
to
it
attack.
was their.
Dude, yeah, and they they really had no plans to attack Germany. They got half of Poland, they got Finland. They were gonna get the Balkans, like besides Romania, they got some of Romania. They had plenty of territory, and they were actually more than happy with it. They had no plans to attack Germany.
They had.
No, they didn't.
Well, Stalin was opportunistic. Like he was waiting. He was
And
hoping.
actually,
they'd
the
exhaust
only
themselves
time
fighting
that
in the
even comes
West.
up is from some Harvard professor who wrote in a book who actually had no evidence of it at all. He just wrote that. It's like the only time it actually comes up. I did a few classes on Russia and
Was this an American guy
warfare.
talking?
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Zing.
No, American. No, the book is from someone from Harvard. It's an American, of course, that said that that's why Russia had plans to attack Germany. But we went over a few theories, and he basically wrote that without any evidence to support it. It was just his opinion. And that's what popular theory is now. Oh, Russia was just going to attack because he wrote that, but there's no evidence to support it at all, even in Russian archives.
What's your theory, Professor Wazz?
My professor's theory was that, I mean, there's no evidence to support that at all. They were more than happy with the territorial gains of Poland and Romania.
Anyway,
They were
what
actually
what
looking
started
at-
all
they
this
were
was
looking
me
at
saying
Turkey.
that Hitler was a great man. And I just want to, let's just return to that point, revisit it for a moment, and just be in agreement that is in fact true.
What is up with
What?
Theodora? They're crushing Lithuania now.
What?
That Gothic spirit.
I mean, they were actually more interested in Manchuria than Germany, and they didn't think they could beat Germany anyway. So it's kind of ridiculous, the assumption that they would attack Germany, when they actually had a lot of forces in Manchuria and were considering to attack that.
Why did they have a non-aggression pact with Japan then?
They did, yeah.
They did, and they had a non-aggression pact with Germany too.
Keeping their options open, huh? So they could have attacked either.
Not really.
You can't just say not really. That doesn't.
Not marrying
Russia
a
knew that they had
Moldavian.
no chance in an offensive war against Germany. Like, that's completely absurd.
I know, that's why they signed the non-aggression pact, to wait and build their
Exactly,
forces
yeah.
up.
But
Well,
Germany
cheers.
could have knocked Great Britain out of the war before 45 before the non-aggression
stop.
pact came.
You don't have any evidence to support that either, though.
How
Yeah,
on earth could
because-
Germany have knocked Great Britain out of the war?
You know, Great Britain was a few weeks away from absolute devastation, right?
No.
No,
Yes, they were.
They weren't. No.
Yes, they were from the U-boats.
No.
And if Germany had focused its efforts on its air force and its navy around Great Britain, and that was their only enemy, they probably could have taken Egypt, and they probably could have forced a peace.
They could never have taken Egypt, so they couldn't supply it. If they'd taken
They-
Malta, then possibly.
If they'd
They-
taken Egypt,
They
though,
attacked fucking Russia, and that's why they lost Egypt, because they couldn't get shit.
They lost
Like,
Egypt
you realize their
because
whole air force and
They lost Egypt
90%
because
of
of
their
the
army was in
Italians.
Russia.
you do realise, like, when they got to El Alamein, they had like 2 days of fuel left, if that. They could do like their tanks
No
were about
shit,
20
because
miles worth of fuel.
Oh man. Yeah, okay.
it is
because
a problem though, because
It
it is
wasn't
like
because they couldn't. It wasn't
But
because
it's
they
really
didn't
hard
have
to
enough fuel. It was
discuss
because
war
they
against
couldn't
British
transport.
You
people.
realize
Really,
it's
yeah.
because if they moved their
Proud.
full air force and their full naval effort to Egypt, they didn't have this huge plan to invade Russia. They would have had much
but-
more resources in Egypt.
like Dave was saying, like in Egypt, the problem wasn't the number of troops; it was the supplies, right? So they
Yeah,
can
no
only,
kidding.
they can only
Tanks
yeah,
They
but
and
lost
air force.
hundreds
They
of oil
moved
tankers.
the air force from Egypt to invade Russia. They would have had more than enough air force to force Britain out.
yeah, but
No.
the problem was that they effectively they could only stuff so many troops and so much equipment into Egypt, right? Because of the supply problems. So like
if they put more planes there, they couldn't actually get the fuel in there to fly them, so they'd just be sat there.
Yeah,
if
they
if
would have they would have
used-
finished off Malta. They would have finished off everything if they had
They-
left their air force there.
they
They
could
didn't have a
finished off-
single landing craft. Malta could have been pushing it a bit.
They could have done Malta
Yeah,
at
no
great
kidding.
cost, but
Or you know, they
They
could have
took-
taken Moscow by Christmas, and then the war would have been over, and they would have gained entire Russia.
It wouldn't have been over if they took Moscow anyway.
Fucking sheeple. If they'd only used their UFO technology, they could just teleport it behind the Russia.
I mean, they took Crete with paratroopers, so
And afterwards, Hitler swore never again to use paratroopers because he lost so many and they'd invested so much in
they
them.
got
Oh,
shot.
Dave,
Yeah.
you're whatever. You're Valois.
Pardon?
How does it feel to be a Valois?
Yeah, I just realised that. I don't know how I managed to get that, but it's pretty shit to be honest.
You got a 6'5'4", mate. It's not shit at all. I think
That's pretty true.
this fucking worked out for you. Can you marry me, by the way? I need a consort.
Yeah,
Who's
this
playing
works.
Great Britain?
Me, Dave.
You see that
Not
area you have in
serious.
Norway there?
Pardon?
You see that area you have in Norway?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the city where I'm in. One of the churches down in the city, there's British cannonballs stuck in it.
Cannonball. I didn't even know the British attacked down there.
Oh yeah,
In this period.
in the cathedral at Genoa, you know, there's a shell from a British battleship from when it was shelled during the Second World War.
I didn't know that. I knew they shelled it.
You weren't dead.
But I don't think the shelling was like, holy shit, why the fuck's my legitimacy so low? But wasn't that
The
shelling
reason they
like,
bombed Norway is because of Denmark.
What? What?
This is
Can
from the
you-
Napoleonic Wars.
Because we were in Norway, Denmark, and Denmark drew us into one of the wars.
Right.
And you know, we had the best sailors, so.
Yeah, so we came over to personally assassinate every.
It's really
Norwegian.
funny because the Danish are making a movie called Tordenskjold, and he was actually a Norwegian guy. And the Danes are making a movie out of him because he's like a Danish hero or something. But he was actually a Norwegian
Well,
guy from
Great
Trøndelag.
Britain's probably
Norwegian
the biggest
people
dicks. in all of
were
history.
Danes, though.
They went and destroyed the Danish Navy
We were not
because
Danes.
Napoleon attacked them. Such dicks, man.
Napoleon didn't even attack them, did he? They were worried Napoleon was going to attack them.
So
Yeah,
they
so,
thought-
so
so
we
the
were
Great
like-
Britain went in and
Attacked
attacked
them
them and
first.
sank their navy.
yeah, we were like, oh,
Just dicks.
better go and sink that navy before the French have a chance.
Well, you didn't want the French to cap the navy, which made sense to be fair. That was the Great Britain's only defence at that point, its navy.
It taught us a lesson, though. In World War One, we sold all of our colonial islands to the US because we thought that otherwise they would invade us and take them, because they were afraid that we would allow Germans to use them.
Right, you
Sorry.
can claim your throne, Manchester.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would kind of be an
Okay.
amazing. That would
Did
kind
you
of
see
be
the
amazing.
link that I sent you, Manchester, about the combat difference between the German and the US Army?
No, I don't. Just send me a link. No.
Oh yeah, it was pretty long. How the the US Army is always portrayed like a excellent fighting force in the Hollywood movies and stuff.
Not really. If you watch anything from the 50s to the 70s, and like the recent
They,
movies that
they
came
tend
out,
to
that's
steam everything when everyone just all
that's
the
like Battle of the
Japanese and
Bulge,
Germans just run around and
1945,
like
though.
do idiotic things and get shot.
No, it's like just 40s to 70s. They showed the Germans as better troops than Americans in those older films.
German. Well,
Fury, I think Fury, the movie that just came out, like all the recent movies are like in 1945 when the Germans had no army left, basically. It was just like set of teenagers running around.
I think Fury was quite good in that it portrayed like how the German army deteriorated, but I think it was, on the other hand, utterly bullshit because they were basically superheroes at the end. It's like, yeah. I know it's Hollywood, but come on.
It was Brad Pitt.
Well-
What do you expect?
All that shit's fake as fuck. All the military movies. Black Hawk Down.
But even though we're still at the end of the war, the loss rate of the Germans and the Americans is still 2-1.
They got their Americans got their asses kicked in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But so
But
did
the thing
British,
is, though,
really.
that it was written by an American, because after the war, the Americans had to really go deep into themselves, because the American army was in 1937 something on 160,000 strong or something.
It was just a reserve force.
Yeah, and in 1945 they had 8.8 million. So
But you don't really
there's
need
a
a
lot
land army as the
bad
U.S. with the
troops,
best,
because they had to
like,
train them
the,
really fast and
with
shit.
the
for that.
navy they had, and that they live across an ocean. So
But arguably, the fact that the US Army was so incompetent was actually quite good because they didn't get to Tunis, so the Axis actually brought more and more men into it to try and hold it. And they actually captured like a couple 100,000 more men, I think, than they would have captured otherwise if they'd been competent.
well, no, I mean the war might have been over at Dunkirk if Hitler didn't make a mistake.
Possibly.
He basically, like,
he had
he
zero chance of
basically-
invading the UK anyway, that's the thing.
No, but if you capture 400,000 British troops, that's a pretty good bargaining chip.
Pretty much, but yeah.
I mean, you could basically force them to peace out at that point.
Oh, you want to know an interesting fact about Dunkirk?
What's that?
There were about 130 French troops taken off Dunkirk, and out of the 130,000 French troops rescued, all but 3,000 of them immediately returned to France after the armistice and went into internment.
Nah.
What a waste. Huh?
Oh, Manchester, I'm pulling trade out of you back, by the way, as well now.
Yeah, so that.
The Venetian or the Austrian navy is 5 strong.
Hey.
But I just don't think. I just can't cope with Shogi's trade.
What the fuck is this?
What's up?
I'm trying to figure out why this event's firing. Yeah, let's do it, man. Wait, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay.
What?
Sorry, no, weird things were happening, and I was trying to figure out why they were happening.
Is the leak war actually going to fire then or not?
Well, one of you have to trigger it, I think. And
Protestants are gonna lose bad. Or...
I'm pretty sure if you guys like work together, you can beat me on trade.
Oh fuck! I just Jesus. I joined the Protestant League by mistake.
You can leave it again now.
I gotta wait until 50. I gotta wait 5 years.
To be fair, you encouraged somebody else to join the Protestant League as well at the time. Well, actually, the Ottomans left the League, though, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So
We should join again.
if me and France jump on the Protestant with Russia, it could be winnable. But I don't know if you want to kill ourselves off.
It's gonna be worth it though. It's gonna be religion, boys. Can you find a more noble cause to go to war with? I think not, and then we all disappear. I used to be allied to Prussia. What happened? To get rid of it?
Wow, Prussia is being surrounded by Bohemia.
Bohemia's got loads of allies. Well, actually, no, it's only me and Austria. Do you want me to break that alliance, by the way, gods? I just allied it because why not? I think it's the principle. I don't know. I just am. Yeah, it's good fun.
Who is playing Prussia?
Gods. There you go, I dissolved the alliance. Theodora is kicking Lithuania's ass.
What's up with Denmark being down in Germany?
It was linked up, but I think Austria forced it to release Limburg. No, it just everyone steamrolled Brandenburg at the start.
Of course they did.
Yep.
Oh crap.
That's so funny.
Just what a fucking cunt I am.
What have you done?
I haven't done anything yet.
I'm trying to remember what you're doing.
I'm so disappointed in you guys. This is, for Christ's sake, it's unbelievable.
What's the issue?
No, it's just this Shogul thing. Like,
Hey, I am ready to go.
Well, I've been trying to persuade Wazz for 2 weeks, but he is the most fucking reticent fucking pussy. It's not my. I would have done it 4 hours ago if I would have a CB against him, and I'm ready to fucking no CB this at this point. But he just doesn't want to do it. That's what. Whatever.
There's no fucking point.
It's a game.
Even if you release 100 worst score, you'll do nothing to him. and then he can just fuck me up.
Well, you know,
anytime he
doing
wants.
nothing is also doing nothing as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all just suck each other off.
I like Pab's idea.
Sounds pretty gay to be honest.
Just all be
You,
gay
Great Britain,
together.
and Spain. You, Great Britain, and Spain should be able to do something if you really
You,
want.
you
we
fucking.
can't get a casus belli.
I have to walk through you. You have to be in the war. What? You
As soon
stand
as
like
you
we
said
can
that,
just
we
we
got
can
the
give
rebels
you all
across
the
the
land.
border.
I don't care. I just it's like talking to a wall sometimes.
Can't you just get military
Hey,
access through him?
You know, if you hadn't ripped Naples off me for no reason, I could actually have a casus belli now.
Oops.
Oh, it's a shame that you lost that, Sid.
It is.
Can you
It's
just get
inter-
Austria to do
just-
something?
Just cleaning my nails here. Just
I
interesting.
could probably get. I
You
could
try
probably
to
get one.
you try to spin that. I just very interested in your perspective, Sid. Tell me more about how I should conduct myself differently. Go on.
I don't think you're being entirely genuine.
Like, I don't see this happening. We're gonna be uncoordinated as fuck. He's gonna have 400,000 troops already under his control, and we're gonna be all disorganized. You guys is maybe me and France's and Prussia's troop matches, but no one else's do.
Hang on,
So their troops are pretty much worthless.
Spain as well. Don't forget Spain.
And let me look at your ideas. No. Sorry.
So I've given you like 4,000 ducats this
Yeah, I
game.
told
would
you
be
that
very-
he was
very
doing. He had an ulterior motive. I
Very
told you.
disappointed.
I told you when he was doing it.
I don't know. Maybe I could be persuaded.
Like,
the other way.
okay, we'll
I'm
just have a
not
grand
wrong.
war. We'll just have a grand war, and if we lose, we just start over.
No, it's not
Like
the
2
right
weeks.
attitude. It's not the right attitude.
It's not. We're not gonna win this. You don't realize. We can have it for fun and fight it, yeah, sure, but we're not going to win. If you accept that, then let's just have this last fun war.
I mean, I could just attack Sid and just take all his money.
But I don't have any money.
We could all just ally and then eat up the rest of Europe and try to match his growth.
I actually don't have any money. Like I'm using it
Oh,
for.
I will find money.
And I've been the one. I've been behind every attempt to try and attack.
No, you have.
Yes,
You liar.
I have. I've been here. Like every time you've been like, let's attack the Ottoman Empire. I've been like, yeah, let's do it.
He's gonna have better generals. He's gonna
Wazz.
have more
Wazzle's the
troops.
fucking wall.
He's gonna have more money.
It's been the entire 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Prussia, can you get your filthy ships away from me?
Go for it.
Well, no. Now we've fucking announced it. He's built up to his force limit. You fucking dumb cunts.
He could have done that at any time. I don't understand.
Well, you would have
he can
expended
build,
all of.
like-
He would have
He
expended
can build his force
100,000
limits in
manpower.
mercs. No, he can build basically his force limit in mercs. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, shoo, away with them. Shoo.
Like, when's the last time you played a competitive multiplayer?
2 weeks
Not
ago.
Not that group. They don't count, dude. Like, I played a game with the Super Ottomans like this. You just, like, you don't realize. You can look at the save and see what I'm talking about.
By the way, I currently have an event that gives me +10 discipline, so I'm sitting at
Yeah, like
125.
his troops are gonna be twice as good, and he's gonna have about twice as many. He's not gonna have any manpower issues because he can just build mercs because he's so rich. We'll all be in debt while he's making money, so we can fight this, but we're not gonna win it.
Well, we could potentially subsidise Prussian mercs.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's do it. How are we gonna do this? Everyone's rival to each other, so it's not gonna work.
Well, is that my fault? Like, you gave up, so I rivaled you. Fucking asshole.
Bohemia's going
Okay,
out.
Only
who-
at,
Who is not rivaled to? Let's play the game of who is not rivaled to anybody else. So
I haven't
I'm
got you as a rival, so I'm going to get you up to 100. Manchester.
I am rivaled with Sid and Wazul. Okay, wait a minute.
Sid's rivaled with me, so
Yeah, because Manchester said that if I ever rivaled him, he would immediately attack me and crush me. So I was like, yeah, don't want any
Did
of
I
that.
say that?
Yes, you did.
so basically Manchester's
What an
the reason
unreasonable
that
thing
it's
to
all
say.
fucked up, and then he's complaining
I know.
about it.
Actually, I
What-
think you're projecting a bit. It's a bit of projection you're doing there.
What I should have done is just join that coalition or attacked at the same time as the coalition and wrecked France and then eaten France, and then I'd be on par with Ottomans right now.
Make your point.
Such a. See, he blames his failings on me. That's what he's doing. Even though I've been
There
here.
is no failing. Like
I've been
you realize
here
it's
for him.
failure of basically
It's
control
not
on
my
Shogul's
fault
part
that you're
and
too passive to
basically-
attack Shogul. I have been the prime person who wants to restrain Shogul
It
the
doesn't
entire
even make
time.
sense. Why?
I don't because the game. That's why.
Like he made diplomacy completely uninteresting by doing what he did.
What?
There's basically no diplo to be had in this game because of what he did. Because whatever he does basically ends the game if he attacks someone
But I'm not
or
going
decides
to
to take a side.
attack someone.
Yeah, I know. But we can't do anything. Like me and France can't just go at each other or do anything
Why not?
interesting.
I know that,
Why not?
Guts. That's why I've been trying to get Wazzel to declare war on him his entire 2 weeks. It's fine. Forget it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't. Why you just have to ignore him at point. He's playing single player, obviously.
It just bothers me.
But why? Look at his force limits and then add ours together. I'm not playing single player. I fought Spain.
You have more than me
No,
combined.
I attacked you, so I fought you.
Yeah. Well, I called his bluff on states and would have fought him either way.
I actually meant to threaten you and then accept. I was so flailing around in my incompetence. I was like, I just pushed the button and it was the wrong button.
It was adorable. Whatever you did.
Like I would be doing a lot more stuff if there wasn't super Ottomans right here, but
What, like eat the not super.
Why don't we
Ottomans, I
just
guess.
just all join a coalition against him? Why don't we just do that?
because we can't, because we're all rival each other.
No, just the. Oh wait.
He
You need
doesn't
to have
have
aggressive.
Oh, you need
Okay,
aggressive.
expansion.
When did they add that?
It's always been there.
No, you could just make them before.
Like, let's just do this so you guys can see how wrong you are and how bad.
No,
he's going
because
to
it's
wreck
fucked
us.
up.
No, I don't dispute the fact that
Because we
there's no
can't.
chance of winning.
You realize the discipline and the morale. He's just going to wreck us, even if we double his number, but we don't. So, let's do it so you can see.
I don't think I have more morale than you guys.
Yeah,
French,
you go.
French. should
Not-
beat
I mean,
me in,
Fran- But when
morale.
you add all the weaknesses of England and Spain, you're gonna have more morale than them. You're gonna have a lot more discipline than them. You're gonna have more combat ability than them.
Can we speed up?
Yeah, basically Austria, France, and Prussia will have an equal, maybe a little weaker army than the Ottomans. But then Great Britain and Spain are gonna have a much weaker army. And he's gonna have better generals.
How do you know?
Because you're the Ottomans. Look at your...
I don't think so.
Look at generals. You have a 5 shackle right now. What the fuck are you talking about? He has a 3 fire, 5 shock general. Exactly.
Isn't that normal, you guys?
Yeah.
Can we call it here for that, by the way?
Yeah, that's
Just look at the save and look at army, and you'll see what I'm talking about.